So I saw a very interesting article out of Business Insider, and I did want to go ahead and talk about it. Let me go ahead and put it right up here on the screen. It says right here, the U.S. stock market has become a get-rich-quick scheme that's ignoring oncoming economic pain, top economist David Rosenberg says. Now, obviously, in terms of the broader economy and all those different things, I'm not an economist, so I'm not going to really speculate in regards to that. But what was so interesting about this article is how he said that the U.S. stock market has become a get-rich-quick scheme. And I don't know if you guys have really noticed this, but, Warren Buffett has not Warren Buffett. It was Charlie Munger. Charlie Munger, sometime during the pandemic, it was like 2021, I believe, something like that. Charlie Munger basically came out back when there was this crazy bull market. Most of you guys remember. That's how most of these finance YouTubers blew up. Before then, you didn't have very many finance YouTubers that had 500,000 subscribers. Now you have like 50 of them that all have like 500,000 subscribers. They all blew up during 2021. We had that crazy stock bubble led by the Cathie Wood stocks and blah, blah, blah. And Charlie Munger came out and said that there's a bunch of wretched excess. People are treating the stock market like a casino. People are treating the stock market like get rich quick. And one of the things that kind of worries me about that bubble that we had in 2021 is, unfortunately, we've gotten to a point now where the stock market seems to have kind of changed forever. And what I mean by that is, don't get me wrong, eventually the stock market will go back to normal. At least that's what I truly believe. But for right now, we seem to be getting several phases of like mini bubbles. Like we've had several of them, right? Just think about it. We had the tech bubble. Well, we had two tech bubbles at this point, but we had the main tech bubble that happened in penny stocks with all the Cathie Wood stocks. That crashed sometime in 2021. Then after that, you had like the large cap tech bubble. That ended up crashing. Then you had the EV bubble. Remember that, guys? There was a bubble in EVs where any company that was an EV, that was an electric vehicle maker, just went to the moon. You had all these like random trash companies like, I can't remember that company that Ross Gerber promotes. I can't even think of it. But Arrival was definitely one of the companies. Xpeng was one of the companies. Obviously, you have Tesla. I don't know why I can't remember what that... Arcimoto, that's it. The one that Ross Gerber was promoting. Arcimoto was another EV company. You just had a bubble and different things like that. You had a bubble in SPACs. There was a time during 2021 I remember very well because a lot of YouTubers were talking about it. They were like, oh my God, I'm buying so-and-so SPAC because it's going to merge and it's going to turn into, Virgin Galactic or SoFi, like crazy stuff like that. So you just had all these different bubbles. And because you've had so many bubbles in the stock market the last like 2 to 3 years, we truly have gotten into a point now where people really do treat the stock market like a get-rich-quick scheme. Like, that's really what it has become. Before, in the old days, which wasn't that long ago, people would generally be okay with a 100% return. If you got a 100% return, you've doubled your money. You've made a significant amount of money depending on how much you've invested, and that was considered a win. But because of things like stock bubbles and the rise of crypto and some of the insane gains that we saw people get during the bull market, well, now people have gotten into this crazy get-rich-quick mania within stock markets, and now it's gotten to the point where 100% is no longer enough. Getting an annual 10% return annually for the next 30 years is not good enough. People want a 10x. People want a 1,000% return. People want a 5x. People want a 20x. And the unfortunate part about it is because so many people who are investing now are new. They just started in 2020. They have no idea about the realities of the stock market. They really believe, because that's all they've ever seen. The moment a lot of the people who are investing now got into the stock market, everything was going to the moon. So even though in 2022, we kind of had a bear market, for a short period of time, people are still so accustomed to seeing things go to the moon because that's what they're used to, that unfortunately they now treat the stock market as get rich quick, and they truly believe that they can get rich really fast and they can get 10x gains and 5x gains and 20x gains and 20,000% gains. And what's not helping is the fact that just 1 year later, not even a year, like 6 to 8 months after the bear market we saw in 2022, well, once again, we are in another bubble. Palantir is up like 131%. Tesla's up over 100%. Nvidia's up huge. Meta is up huge, which I still call Facebook. A lot of these stocks that do anything regarding AI, spooky alien, cowboy, bebop, space rascal, AI, artificial intelligence, stuff like that, have just gone to the moon. And so, like I said, I don't really want to comment too much on what this guy said about the economy, because that's just not really my thing. I know some things about it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I do pay attention to it still, because obviously we're all in finance, but I just thought that what he said was important for me to point out. I saw the article and I'm like, I just want to go ahead and talk about it, because I really want people to understand that eventually the market is going to correct. These bubbles aren't going to last forever. I don't know why we keep getting all these bubbles. I really don't know. I don't know why just a year after, we had a bear market, all of a sudden we're in another bubble. But I'm telling you, eventually it's going to stop and people are going to get seriously hurt, and they are going to lose a lot of money. And that's why I want to raise awareness to this, because I need people to understand that investing is not a video game. It's not a joke. 10x gains, get rich quick, get rich fast, generational wealth. That is not how investing works. I just recently went on Kingdom of Finance's podcast. Shout out to him. Dan Wester was on there, and then Jesse with what is it, Stone Cold Investors? I think that's the name of his channel. I like his channel. I just recently went on their podcast, and I explained that, unfortunately, a lot of people look at the stock market so wrong, because so many of them got into the stock market in 2020 and in 2021, where everything was going into the moon, including crypto. They don't understand that the stock market is a long-term wealth building. It was never get rich quick. The only thing in this world that is get rich quick is scamming, to be completely honest with you. That is the only way you're going to really get rich quick. Scamming, or if you want to do it the right way and you want to get rich quick, well, you're going to have to, I can't even say start a business, because honestly, even when you start a business, it's going to take you a while to build that business. Honestly, the only thing I could think of that would make you get rich quick for real would be to figure out a way to increase your income. Like, if you could get signed to an NBA contract or some type of massive acting contract, or if you could get, if you could develop the skills to get a well-paying job with like Google or Microsoft, or I don't know, some way to bring up your income. My point is, if you can significantly increase your income, then you will get rich quick. But you're not going to get rich quick in the stock market. The stock market has never been for that. Warren Buffett didn't acquire majority of his wealth until he got over the age of 50. Look it up. It's facts. That is how the market really works. That is how life really works. There is no get rich quick. It is slow wealth building over a period of time. And the interesting thing is, since the beginning of time, everybody has known this about the stock market. But because we had this insane bubble in 2021, now everybody has this false notion that you could put $1,000 into your Webull or Robinhood account, and you're somehow going to turn that $1,000 into $20,000 or into $100,000. That is not how investing works. You have to invest several $100s a month consistently for the next 30 years. And what happens is something beautiful. It's called compound interest. When that compound interest accumulates over the course of decades, you will build wealth. And by the time you're older, you will have several $1,000,000 in your investment portfolio. That is how investing really works. This get rich quick stuff needs to stop. And it's unfortunate, because I'm telling you, people are going to get hurt. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going anywhere. I am going to be doing YouTube for the next 10 years if I can. I don't know how long I'll be on here, but hopefully it could be the next 10 years at the very least. I'm going to be here. So when things eventually go back to normal and we go several years of no bubble, because it's going to happen eventually, a lot of people are going to be looking stupid, and a lot of people are going to be looking crazy, and a lot of people are going to lose a bunch of money because they're not understanding. Let me show you guys something else. You know what? Let me pull this up. Strongman did a contest with Jeremy Financial Education, and this is the perfect representation of what's going to happen to a lot of people. Perfect representation. Let me show you. I hope Strongman still has it up. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is right here. Here we go. Here it is right here, guys. So Strongman did a competition starting in February 14th, Valentine's Day of 2022, against Jeremy Financial Education, right? When Strongman did this contest, Strongman did VT, which is an index fund, versus all of Jeremy's stocks. During that time, most of Jeremy's stocks were either break even, or they were either maybe up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't doing that bad, and VT was actually down. But if you fast forward in the long term, what ended up happening? All these trash stocks ended up correcting. You know, Planet 13 is down 82%. Tattooed Chef is down 99%. Honest Company down 74%. Smile Direct Club is down 72%. But holy cow, look at VTD Index Fund. it's only down less than 1%. Literally, it's not even down 1%. You basically broke even. That is what's going to happen. In the future, all these crazy people who try to get rich quick are going to be down 82% and are going to lose their money and are going to work until they die, while the smart people who invested in index funds or didn't get greedy and made the right investments and understood that a 10% annual return is actually good, they're going to be able to retire with several $1 million in the bank. This right here, this VT versus Jeremy Lefebvre's small cap stocks is the perfect representation of what's going to happen. So you could go ahead and keep treating the stock market like a casino if you want. Keep on and throwing all your money into Tesla and freaking and Palantir and whatever else crazy crap coin. You keep doing that. It's really going to bite you in the butt. And that's really the reason why I'm making this video. I'm trying to wake some of these people up who are still doing it. I don't want you to be that person who in the future wakes up and you've depleted all your money because you kept doing dumb things and treating the stock market like a casino instead of what it really is, a long-term wealth building material. That's really all I got for you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.